Hi, I'm Michael Clemens with YumiWe, and I wanted to talk a little bit more about our Obaa-Chan in the Cloud project. The original idea for the Obaa-Chan in the Cloud, and Obaa-Chan means grandmother in Japanese, is in Japan we have more people over 65 per capita in the world and less children under 15 per capita in the world. And so with the children we're working with in the institutional homes, the idea was how could we change it from being seen as a charity and more as a social impact organization. And with the ICT skills that we're teaching to the kids, we're hoping that they will then be able to teach these to the elderly. And this might be able to turn into employable work in the future. The second idea is that we have less children under 15 per capita, and so for the children that have the fortitude and desire to teach Japanese language online, we have set up computer labs in various countries. So for example, some of the children in the home aren't 100% Japanese. Some happen to be half Filipino, half Indonesian, half Malaysian, half African, and that's why we've set up labs in Ghana and Malaysia and Jakarta and the Philippines. And so while the kids don't necessarily feel 100% because they're orphans, at the same time they don't feel 100% because they're not 100% Japanese. And so by having the ICT skills, we feel this is empowering them with technology, but at the same time helping them feel special by being multicultural, not half but rather double. And so this is one of the main aims of YumiWe. So the original idea with Obaa-Chan in the Cloud was for children who don't have grandparents and for people over 65 who might think that people are not interested in their opinions anymore. The reality is they have a wealth of knowledge. And if we really think about it, in Japan we have one of the oldest living persons on earth. She's over 115. And so with 500,000 people turning 65 every year in Japan, the reality is there's a lot of people in society that have memories that last long before radio, long before television, and technology clearly is not waiting for anyone. And so if we could capture the people's life stories, the elderly's life stories, and upload this to our channel on StoryCorps, which is an NGO out of the United States, where you can interview your relatives or your elderly, ask them to try to remember the oldest living relative that they recall, and then we literally upload this into the cloud. For StoryCorps, it's kept at the Library of Congress in the United States. With us, we're keeping it on our YumiWe YouTube channel, and we just think it's a really interesting way for our kids to learn interview skills, editing skills, how to learn the fascinating life stories of the people that they're interviewing. And so we're always looking for project managers or people that might be interested in helping with the project. So far we had Shiho, who interviewed her 92-year-old grandmother, who will be able to capture these lessons that she's told us about for Shiho's children and Shiho's future grandchildren. We also had one of our home coordinators interview Sister Teresa at St. Francis Home in Otaku. And so there's many more opportunities, and we would really like to appeal to everybody to participate in interviewing your relatives and sharing the story with everyone online in the cloud. Thank you.